So this unboxing is a little longer because I decided to give you my first impressions as well. But if you are just interested in what's inside the box, well, that's pretty easy. We can just take it away in the beginning of the video, so I hope I can save you some time. In the box there are 8 things, or in my case it were 9 because I also had the Grizzla pads. And the first thing you will find inside the box is the front bumper. It has 4 holes, and these 4 holes are not just for your sausage fingers to grab inside and pull the wheel up, so it was also a handle. I'm really sorry, but my camera just stopped filming in the middle of the video and it also rotated this picture for some weird reason. Anyways, these holes do also generate some airflow, as I understood, to keep the wheel a little cooler while riding. The second object is the rear bumper, which also operates as a handle and a kickstand. The third thing you will find inside the box are 2 side protectors you can install on the top, because Begode didn't feel like designing the top edge of the T4 on the side. I don't know why, but Grizzla dealt with it. The next thing are the 2 side plates, which you just install on the side, and you can install any pads you feel like with a Velcro. The rear bumper comes with 2 plastic sliders you slide into the rear bumper after putting in your rear light. You also get 4 plates to kind of fix your old position if you want to reposition your power pads. Oh yes. The 7th thing you will find inside the box are 4 battery protectors for the bottom, so if you have a little accident, you might be less likely to damage your battery. And the last thing are just a few screws, probably longer screws, to connect and install all the things which were inside the box. And there's also some Velcro and some stickers involved in this package. And how you could probably read in the title already, yes, I bought the Grizzla pads Flow and the Grizzla fairing because I just figured it's easier to just buy it than figuring out how to build all the stuff myself. I mean, it would have been possible, it would have taken a lot of time, and I thought, well, I can also make a review about them. And I was actually with Eric in a Telegram group. I found out, like a Polish-German Telegram group of riders who organize rides. And I texted Eric and I asked him, hey man, like, what can you do for me? Because we were in the same group chat, maybe because we are neighbors, I don't know. He was kind enough to give me a 15% discount. So all in all, I paid 350 euros instead of 420 euros. 10% you get with any official code from Electric Rollers, from Wrongway, from whoever. I don't have a code like that. That's absolutely fine. But I got a nice discount. That's the most important part. And so yeah, I ended up spending 350 euros on the Grizzla pads and the fairing. And I got the Grizzla pads mixed. They are big except the front top part. So Eric told me he would recommend to get the mixed and the small front top part. It would fit better on the T4, it would be better for off-roading. That's definitely something I have in mind with the T4, so I just trusted him. With this, holy shit, there you can see the M104. It's not the greatest off-roading machine. And I would say let's jump inside and I will unbox the Grizzla pads and show you everything which was inside the box. The first 2 pieces or products inside the box, which is the rear bumper, which comes in at 218 grams. So if you have it on both sides, it's 436 grams. So in the end of the video, you know how much you will add to your T4 if you decide to get this kind of fairing combo with these components. And I think that's a really important factor, because if you choose the T4 over the Master, it's probably because of its size and its weight. At least that's why I chose the T4 over the Master. And if you're considering adding a fairing and the bumpers and everything, you probably end up with another 2 or 3 kilograms. And that's something you should keep in mind before ordering a wheel. And this rear bumper, it is kind of soft material. I'm pretty sure it's TPU. This blue screw is also 3D printed, at least the outside. You could choose the color. Well, I went for black because I like black. It looks stealth. I just like it. Don't judge me for taking black. But I thought with the blue screw it would be a nice accent. And I'm quite happy with that. You have the rear reflectors in the back, the side reflector on the side, and the front reflectors obviously in the front pad of this Flowpad. Both front pads together weigh 515 grams with the big bottom and the small top. I'm quite thankful for Eric to tell me to take the small front. I feel like it's enough. I have ridden with them like 50 kilometers by now on my RS, which is over there. And I think it like fits great, like the size. I'm happy I don't have a bigger one. It fully does its job. The back one goes on here. And there we come to our next part of the box, which is this side plate, which is made in the CNC. It is hard, it's sturdy. You can bend it a little bit, but it feels like it's really good material. It is 5 millimeters thick. Yeah, it makes a good impression. I'm happy with the Velcro, which was already pre-installed, and the Velcro itself. Man, that's some good Velcro. Like, I have Velcro on my RS, and you could now say it's even better because it sticks even more. But if the Velcro sticks too much on the side plate or on your wheel, it's really hard to get it off. And if you want to adjust it a little, it's a pain. It's a big pain to adjust your pad. And that's one problem I had with these pads, because until now I have ridden the torque pads, which are one component, and now I have 4 components. So we have the top parts and the bottom parts of the front and the back, and this screw, which you can see it's like possible to take it off, like not super easy, and it holds really strong. But with this longer Velcro, like these hairs of the Velcro I have on my RS, they are longer, and these are quite short. Looks like the Velcro went to the barber. Yeah, this Velcro, which was pre-installed here as well, does a really great job. The screw is kind of holding this in place, not completely. Maybe I could screw it a little more. Yes, like it holds it in place. If you open this a little, you can really adjust it wherever you want, from here to here. I think that's enough, and this is, I would say, that's strong. These pads, including the pre-installed Velcro, come in at 548 grams, which is 1096 grams, so 1100 grams just for the 2 side plates. So another good kilogram you add to your wheel. But all in all, these things make a really nice first impression. So let's skip to the next one, which is this rear bumper. And this one is soft but hard. Like you can see, it's bendy. I hope you can see that. But I think it will do a good job when it comes to using it as a handle. We'll see that when I receive my T4. What I like about this thing is that it covers the rear lights. You can see, like, if this would be the rear light of the T4, because it's shaped like a finger, it goes in here, and you have this kind of milky glass protected thing in here, which will still be able to show the light behind it, I guess. And you have a rear reflector over here. And then you get these two thingies. Really hard material. And it says R for right and L for left, obviously. Right would be here, I guess. Yes. So this is how you would put these things in afterwards. I'm not 100% sure what it's for, but it must have its purpose. So I think that's good that he included these ones. And they are 24 grams, which is 48 grams added to your wheel. Then we got these battery protectors, 4 pieces. And that's actually kind of a reason why I bought this fairing comp thing, because I just feel like the T4 definitely needs protection around these plastic case. It's so Begode, this T4. Like, I think it's really nice performance, nice suspension, nice. It feels really nice riding it, but then when it comes to quality, you're obviously missing a lot again, like waterproofing, protection for the battery in case you have a crash or something. That's why I think these bumpers and these battery protections are really nice when you want to go off-roading. So yeah, they are kind of soft and bendy a little, quite hard though. I feel like it's the same material than the front and the rear bumper. By the way, they are 55 grams each, which is 220 grams when you add this to your wheel. Then we got these top side protectors, which obviously come on the top side, I don't know how to call them, to cover this little line you have on the T4, which is not covered by the seat or anything else, where I feel like Grizzla should not have needed to create this thing, but Begode didn't, so I'm happy Grizzla came up with a solution. It is possible to build things like this for yourself with some rubber and everything, but it's also really time consuming, and this will, I guess, just fit perfectly. So it's definitely the convenient way of just buying a full package of T4 stuff and slam it onto your T4. Coming to the last big part of the what is inside the box, and it's the front bumper, which has 4 holes. So you can grab the wheel like this and lift it. I will probably go underneath, but I mean, we will see that. Same material than the rear bumper, a little bendy. I'm pretty sure it will do its job though, protect the wheel, that's the most important part. It will also act as a stand, I guess. Like you can just place it on the front or the back, which is the greatest part, to be honest. Like, since I have my Begode M104 over here, I always put it on here, on this, stand, kind of. And it rests like this. And it's so convenient to not need to find a wall where you need to place your wheel or lay it down or something. So this is, fun fact, nice to know, really nice to be able to put your wheel on the back. Back to the unboxing though, the next part are these ones. All in all, they are 8.6 grams. All 4 of these ones, you will probably not install them while riding, so I don't add this one to the weight. And these little thingies, luckily there were 4, are actually quite nice. I'm not 100% happy with them, but you will see in a second. You can just place them in front or behind your pad, like I did here. And if you take off your pad, remove it, place it somewhere else, you still have this position fixed from last time. So this is really nice. The problem is that you just have one piece over here and one piece over here. And then and then the other two go to the other side. I'm wondering what's with the bottom part of these. Like, why can I not place another one here or whatever? Because adjusting these pads, I needed some time to find my perfect position, which is not perfect, by the way. Now I just took them off my RS and I will need to find the position again. That sucks, but I will manage that. All the pain just to show you what I received in the box. So yeah, that's really sad that you can't save your bottom position, but you can use it and just place it somewhere like here, and then that's fine. But we just have 4 and not 8 of these, so hopefully you will not need to change your parts all the time. By the way, if you have multiple wheels, you really need pads per wheel. You don't want to switch pads in between the wheel because it's a hassle. With these little thingies, it's a little less hassle, but it's still so much hassle that I would not like to have one pair of pads and multiple wheels where I'm changing constantly. And I couldn't really imagining riding a wheel without power pads or torque pads or Grizzla pads or jump pads or foot pads or however you want to call them. And the last thing you will find in the box are these screws, which are made out of stainless steel, and they come in at around 165 grams you will add to your wheel. You will probably remove some of the old screws on your T4 and replace them with longer screws, so it's not 165 grams you will add on your wheel, but 100 grams or something. And then, yeah, there was the Velcro, which was really nice, and a bunch of stickers. My super short first impressions of these Grizzlies are nice. I feel like it's a great choice of material. They are hard, stiff, but soft. The only problem I have is this, that you cannot fully close the pedal in the position I have right now. So that's definitely an advantage of the Connect pads with the new nylon over pedals, which have these spiked mechanism where they go into the pads and you can go deeper with your front jump power Grizzla pad. So if you add every component together, including the ones on the floor and the power pads, which are on my RS, at least the other side, you end up at around 2.5 kilograms, like all in all, plus minus a little bit because of the screws and whatever. So I'm happy I chose this Grizzla thing. I hope it works great. We will see that in the next video or when I receive my T4. And yeah, I hope I could help you. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will install this and give you an update next month.